Hey everyone, this is Princess Anime 64 and welcome back to my character analysis series. Today we are going to be looking at Kuja from Final Fantasy IX. If you recall from last week, Opera Omnia tweeted that we get to choose our next event character. The following choices we had was Lena from 5, Quistis from 8, and Kuja from 9. So as you can tell, Kuja was the winner. So we're going to go talk about him and see what he can bring. Alrighty, so at level 1, Kuja's HP is 950, initial bravery is 170, max bravery is 550, attack is 170, and his defense is 130. When you max him out, HP reaches 1959, initial bravery is 785, max bravery is 1005, his attack is 310, and his defense is 237. His crystal affinity is red, and his weapon, he's actually the first character in the game who has a various type of weapon, and it's sort of like, of course, it stands out from all the other weapons, but we are also going to be getting more event characters whose weapons fall under this category. So Kuja's main roles are magic and attacker. His high points is definitely his max bravery, his speed, and his initial bravery. His low points, though, would have to be his defense, his HP, and honestly his attack, so he can't really hit as hard as other characters like Cloud or Squall or Lightning. Alright, so as per his commands, the first one we have is Ring Holy. It is a 3-hit bravery attack that is holy base, and the cool part about this is that if there is more than one enemy, it will become AoE. It grants him 2 stacks of Soul Divider, which will raise his max bravery based on the number of stacks he gets, and it also grants him Brave Regen. So Soul Divider is sort of like a unique buff for him. It's kind of like the Water Dragon or Thunder Emperor buff that Garnet would get, or Aerith's Cetra Favor. So upon using Ring Holy, if you have more than 4 stacks, Ring Holy will change to Ring Holy Plus, which is the stronger variant, but upon using it, it will remove the Soul Divider buffs. Alright, so his next command is called Ultima, which is a 9-hit, get it? It's a 9-hit bravery HP attack. If there is more than one enemy, though, the bravery hits are going to be randomly dispersed, and the HP damage will be divided equally. It does, just like with Ring Holy, though, Ultima 9 will grant him 2 stacks of Soul Divider, and then once he gets 4 stacks of that, Ultima 9 will change to Ultima 9 Plus, where it will repeat the attack again and then removes the Soul Divider buffs. A break bonus will also be applied again if an enemy is broken during a second attack, which I think is pretty neat. Alright, so now we're going to go over to Kuja's gear. The first one, his 15 CP. That is his 15 CP, by the way, just like the fact that his face is on there. Usually that's for 35 CPs, but in this case, because his weapon is various, this means that it only works for Kuja. So the 15 CP, the Brilliant Cores, will only work for him. They boost Ring Holy and Ring Holy Plus's power. It grants him 3 stacks of Soul Divider instead of 2, which is really nice. Next up, we have his 35 CP, which is called the Scintillant Cores. This will boost Ultima 9 and Ultima 9 Plus's power instead, and it increases his max usage by 1, which is similar to Cloud's Rune Blade that increases finishing touches usage by 1. Scintillant Cores will boost the max bravery and magic attack for 5 turns. It grants 3 stacks of Soul Divider instead of 2, and it lowers action delay. Lastly, we have his 35 CP armor, which is called the Egoist Ring. It adds 110 to his initial bravery, and it adds 220 to his max bravery. Alrighty, so now the banner that will be featuring Kuja's weapons, they're also going to be featuring Setzer and Yuna, who are going to be the synergy characters. Setzer's 35 CP, the darts are going to be available for this. The last time they were available was when Setzer came back as a lost chapter. Yuna will also be getting her 35 CP, which is called the Lullaby Rod. Alright, so as for Lullaby Rod, what it does is, first off, it makes Cheer an AoE ability, and it grants bravery to all allies. It improves the effects of Fate's protection, and it also grants Spira's protection, which boosts everybody's attack. It turns her HP attack into HP attack plus while she has Fate's protection, and then Spira's protection will grant her Brave Regen and raises max bravery. By the way, this is how long the description is, so I really had to zoom in on this. Alrighty, so as for the boss featured in Kuja's event, it is called the Motherweed. It is a Malboro type of enemy, which I'm totally not worried about because Yuna's a synergy character, Yuna with the Asuna. That's my nickname for her. So the Motherweed's weakness is fire, ice, water, and holy, and it is resistant to dark, and it has a chase value of 40. So aside from some of its usual attacks like Tentacle Slap, Impale, or Munch, It has Prickly Pummel, which is an AoE Bravery HP attack. Fetid Breath is an AoE magic attack that decreases speed and it inflicts blind and poison. Stench is the same thing as Fetid Breath, except it can also decrease attack and defense. Photosynthesis will grant it HP regen and boost its speed. Motherly Love will boost the attack and defense, and it casts Brave Regen to all of its allies. And lastly, it has the ability Assembly Drum, where it can summon Weedlets. So these are the Weedlets. They have the same weakness and resistance as its mom, but it does have a chase value of 20. So it's kind of like, so this event is pretty similar to when you fought against the Giant Flan in Garnet's event. And then these are just the usual attacks that the Weedlets have. It's not much, but you still want to be careful for them because they can be annoying little buggers. So now I'm going to head over to Opera Omnia JP and, well, hold on a second. I do need to go over the alternatives and restrictions, so give me a second. Alrighty, so in case you don't want to pull for Kuja, but and like you don't want to use Yuna or Setzer, so some alternatives that you can use. We have Vivi, we have Vincent, we have Prish, we have Papalamo. Ferris just came back as a lost chapter, so you could use her as well. Anyone who has fire, ice, water, or holy built into them would really work. I wouldn't really recommend Tifa for this because she doesn't have her 35 CP yet, and Beat Rush can't really get her that far. So your best bet would be to use someone like Prish or Papalamo or anyone else that I mentioned on here. As for go-to summons, you want to stick with either Ifrit, Shiva, Leviathan, or Alexander. Alexander hasn't come back yet, but if you do have Ifrit, Shiva, or Leviathan maxed out, you can totally go with them. Now, as for restrictions, I would say you want to stay away from anyone who has darkness in their command. So Cecil is a huge no-no in this event, and you also don't want to go with Shantoto, which is kind of a bummer because, yeah, she can poison people, especially with her 35 CP, but you still want to refrain from using her. So now we're going to head to Opera Omnia JP, and I'm going to showcase Kuja's commands. So give me a second. Okay, so we're back now in Opera Omnia JP. As you can see, Kuja's already got 2 stacks of Soul Divider. I actually want to show this off. So when you do a Bravery attack or an HP attack, he actually gets like another set of a Soul Divider, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so let's actually do Cheer. I want to show this off. Alright, so now we're going to start off with Ring Holy. Now because there's only one enemy, it just completely attacks the Mother Weed. Alright, so it's using Photosynthesis. I'm gonna freeze you here. Also, yes, your eyes didn't fool you. Setzer's Free Solid did an HP attack. That's with his Awakening, though, which we don't have yet. Alright, so now Ring Holy changed to Ring Holy Plus. Ultima 9 is now Ultima 9 Plus. And yes, Ring Holy did become an HP attack. That's also with Kuja's Awakening, which, again, we don't have yet in Global. Yeah, and luckily he wasn't able to get any bravery off of him. Let's do another cheer here. Oh, that's right, Kuja was broken. I couldn't do that. I'm always forgetting that. Alright, so now we're gonna do this. And again, he can't really do much to Setzer. But he did lower my defense. Oh, now he's gonna... Yep, there we go. So now it did Assembly Drum, so it summoned little Weedlets. No problem. Kuja can just do this. Very nice. Alright, so we use Photosynthesis again. Ooh, Yuna almost got him. Okay, yeah, right there. As you saw, when Kuja did an HP attack, he got 1 stack of Soul Divider. Alright, so that completely takes care of the everything that you need to know about Kuja. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell near the subscribe button so you'll get notified whenever I upload a video, and I will see you all next time.